Hello, everyone. I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Um, this is today's easy level puzzle. And another caveat: this is easy according to a group called Logic Masters Germany, and so take that with a grain of salt. What they might consider easy, you might consider, a little tougher or hard, or even very easy. So take that with a grain of salt. And this is today's puzzle called Off-Killer. Is it Kilter? No, it's Kilter. It's Off-Kilter, but with two L's. And you'll see the reason. And it's by Skeptical Mario. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each cell without repeating in a row, column, or box. Killer cages. Digits in a cage cannot repeat and must sum to the clue in the upper left corner of the cage. So for example, these 4 must add up to 13. These 3 must add up to 12. These 5 must add up to 28. And remember, you cannot have repeats. So it cannot be repeated numbers. So you cannot have something along the lines of, say, what's a good example? Say a 2 and a 2 should be 24. And then 7, 8, 9. Or even, say this was 2 and 2, and this 8, 8, 8. This is not valid because you have repeated numbers in it. And those are all the rules. I love Killer Cage Sudokus because I did them a lot for many years. So this should be pretty quick for me. We'll see. Anyways, if you want to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, Killer Cage, some simple ones. 15 with 2 digits must be 6, 9 or 7, 8. That's it. 14 with 2 digits must be 5, 9 or 6, 8. And that's it. 13 can be 4, 9, 5, 8 or 6, 7. 13 with 4 digits must have a 1 in it because the minimum without a 1 would be 2, 3, 4, and 5, which add up to 14. So 1 has to be in it. And it can be up to 7. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 7. That's possible. 17 with 5 digits in it must have a 1, 2, and a 3. And it can only go up to 7 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, this has to be 1, 2, 3. And then it could be 4, 7, 5, 6. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, okay, so we know there's an 8 and 9 here. 8 or 9 here. Therefore, there can only be at most 1, 8, or 9 in this row in box 9. But we know 8 and 9 cannot be in the cage. So that means the 8 and 9 has to be, one of them has to be in row 7 for box 9, and the last one has to be in this specific cell. So this is 8 or 9. In addition, we have 15 can only be 8 or 9 also. So we have an 8, 9 here, an 8, 9 here, which means in the rest of column 9, there cannot be an 8 or 9 possible. So this cannot be 8 or 9. This can't be 8 or 9. None of these 3 can be 8 or 9. Now we know with the 13, 8 or 9 cannot be in any of these cells for box 3. Therefore, this has to be an 8, 9 pair. So this has to be an 8, 9 pair, which means 8 and 9 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here. 9 cannot be here. Therefore, this must contain a 9. This can't be 8. This could be technically 8, so we don't know what that is. This cannot be 8 or 9, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't know if that tells us anything there. So 8 or 9 has to be here, which means this cannot be 8 or 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is 5 or 6. So if this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, both 5 and 6 would have to be here. which eliminates the possibilities of this having a 5 or a 6 and having any solution. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This has to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, which means this can't be 5, 6, which means this is 4, 7 here. So this cannot be 4, 7 either. So this is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 as possibilities. Because 8 and 9 is already here. One of the 8 and 9 is here. So this, if this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, this would have to have a 4 and a 7 here, which means that this could not work. So this has to be 1, oh wait. Sorry, there's 4 digits here. That's not correct. Okay. That's not correct. My bad. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. This cannot have a 1. Or sorry, this has a 1. This cannot be 2, or it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, but cannot be 8 or 9. Okay. This is 13, 15, 25. This could actually be 1, 7, 8, 9, so that could contain a 1 there. This is 8 or 9. This cannot have an 8 or 9, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't know what this is. This could be 1, 2, and 3. Okay. These 5 add up to 31. That means this box total adds up to 45, which means these skulls add up to 14. 14 can be at most 1, 2, 3, and 8 as the largest digit. So this can never have a 9 here. But that doesn't really tell us too much. We'll just fill it in anyways. This can never have a 9. What other killers do we have? So this could be 1, 2, 3, 7, which would make this 4, 5, 6. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 7, this has to be 4, 5, and 6, which eliminates 6 and 9 here, which makes that 7, 8. But the 7 is, the 4 is already here, so this is 7. So this would basically eliminate all possibilities for the 15. So this cannot have a 7 in it. So since this can't be 7, the 7 has to be here, which means this can't be 7. So this is 6 and 9. This can't be 7, so this is a 4. This cannot be 4. This can't be 4. This cannot contain a 4 or a 6. This can be a 6. This can't be a 6. So this must be 1, 4, and 6. And what adds up with that to add up to 13 is a 2. So this can't be 2. This has to be 3, 5, 7, which eliminates 3, 5, 7 here and 3, 5 here. So this is 1, 2, 4, 6. This is 6 and 9. So this cannot be a 9. So this is an 8, which makes this a 7, 9 pair, which eliminates 5, 9 here. So this is 6, 8. This can't be 6. This can't be 6 or 8. This can't be 8, so this can't be 5. This can't be 6. So this 17 can no longer contain a 6 or an 8. It has to have a 9. So since it has to have a 9, that 17 minus 9 is 8 for the other two numbers. So the other two numbers add up to 8, which means 1, 7, 2, 6, or 3, 5. It cannot be 6. So it's either 1, 7 or 3, 5. So the 4 has to be one of those 3. We don't know which, though. Okay. This is 8, so the 8 has to be one of those 2. Or actually one of those 3. Okay. This is 8. 8 cannot be here. 8 cannot be here because this is at most 1, 6 to add up to 7. Therefore, the 8 has to be one of these 4. Since the 8 has to be one of these 4, it has to be one of these in either column 2 or column 3 for box 1. In box 7, it has to be in column 2 or column 3. Therefore, it cannot be in the rest of column 2 or 3. Therefore, this has to be an 8. So the 25 cannot contain an 8. So it's at most, or sorry, at least, the least digit it can have is 6. It's 25 minus 6, 7, 9. So that's 13. So that this would have to be 3 at least. 3. Can you have 25 without an 8 or a 9? That would be 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that would be 4, 7 times 2. So that's 11 times 2, which is 22. So no, the 9 has to be here. So then the 9 has to be here. So this could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 9 has to be here. So this cannot be 9, so therefore this is 9. That doesn't really tell us much, but I think it can be without the 7, though, right? Oh, no, it can't be without the 7. It has to have 4, 5, and 6. Right? If it's without 7, it's also without 8. The maximum you can have is 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 9, which would be 24. So that's not possible. So the 7 also has to be here. So 9 has to be here, 9 has to be here, which means 9 has to be here. So this is 9, and therefore the other two digits have to add up to 6. So this is 1 and 5, or 2 and 4. We have 1 or 2 here. We have 1 or 2 here in row 6. So the rest of row 6 cannot contain a 1 or 2. And it cannot contain a 9. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 6 because of the 6, 9 pair. In box 6 eliminates the 6. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 6 has to be here because 6 cannot be here and 6 cannot be here. And where can it be in row 6? It has to be here in box 4. So this is 6, which means this cannot contain a 6. And this can't be 8. And this can't be 7. So where's the 7? The 7 has to be one of these two. So the 6 is here, which means this can't be 6. So what can this be then? It cannot no longer be 3, 6, 7, and 9. So this can't be 3. Therefore, it has to be 4, 5, 7, 9. Those are the only possibilities left now. Let's just double check. 4 and 5 add up to 9. Plus 9 is 18. Plus 7 is 25. Yep, that works. So then this has to be 4, 5, 7, 9. And it's the quad 4, 5, 7, 9. So it's only 4 digits. 4 unique digits fill out 4 cells. So those 4 unique digits cannot be in any other cell in the same box. So this cannot be 4 or 5. So we have 3, 6, 3, 6, and this has to be 8. Which means this is a 1, 2 pair. This can't be 3 or 6 or 8. I don't know why I had... Oh, wait, that was possible. So this is 7 with a 4 or 5. This is 9. This can't be 1 or 2. This can't be 1 or 2. So 1 of 1 or 2 at least. The 2 is at least here. The 4 is at least here. If this is 1, 7, 9, this can't be 7. Okay. This can't be 1 or 2. Therefore, this has to be 3, 4. So this can't be 3. So this has to be 5. This can't be 3 and 5. There's no 3 in the corner. There's no 3 in the corner. That's incorrect. So this has to be 1, 7, 9. So this is 1. This cannot be 1 or 7. And it cannot contain a 5. So this is 2, 3, and 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has to be 6 now. So this can no longer be 6. This is 9 without a 3 or a 4. This 1 also eliminates that as a 1. So this has to be 2, which makes that 1. So this cannot be 1, 5, 9. It has to be 2, 4, 9. So this is 2, 4, 9, which means this is 5 and 7. We can't have a 1 or 2 here. Oops. This can't be 1 or 2 here. So this can't be 2 anymore. This can't be 2. This is 1, 2, and 3, like we said. So that's 1, 2, 3. This can't be 1, 8. This cannot be 3, 6, or 4, 5. So this has to be 2 and 7. So this becomes the 8, 9 pair because there's only possibilities. Therefore, this is 1. This can't be 1, though. So this is a 1 and a 5. So there's no 1, 5 here. There's no 5 here. There has to be 2, 3, 4, or 7 here. This can't be 5 or 7. So this is 4, 9. This can't be 4. So this is 5, 7. So this can't be 2 or 4. So this is 3, which makes this 6, which makes this 6. 8, 3, 6. That's a 4. This is a 2. This can no longer be a 4, which means that can't be 9. 3 can't be here. So 3 is here. We kind of already knew that, but... This is 2, 4, 9. So 14 is without a 2, a 4, or a 9. So it's either so if it's a 1, it could be 1, 5, 8, 1, 6, 7. Those are both valid. If it's a 3, it could be 3, 5, and 6, and that's valid. Okay, we don't know very much about that. Okay, so this we're gonna make what? 2, 3, 4, and 8. Okay. This cannot be 2, 4, and 9, so this is 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Can this be 1? If this is 1, this is at most 3, 4, 7, and 8. 3, 7 adds up to 10, 4, and 8 add up to 12, so that's 22. Oh, so this is 22 at most. And that would include 3, 4, 7, and 8. So it's 22 at most, which means this has to be 6. Right, so if this is 3, 4, 7, and 8, which has to be because you cannot have 4 multiple times. That adds up to 22, and then this would be 6. So the minimum this could be is 6. It cannot be 7 or 8 because that would duplicate this 7 or 8. Right? Yes. Because adding 1 to this would mean that the 7 could not be... The 7 and 8 still would have to be there. So this cannot be 7 or 8. Therefore, this has to be 6, which forces that to be 9. This is 6. This is 4. This is 9. So this cannot be 4. We now know this has to be 3, 4, and 8, and 3, 4, and 7. So this becomes the 4, which means this can't be 4. This is 3, 8. That forces this. We have a 3, 8 pair, but that also makes this 9. So that's a 7. This is an 8. This is a 9. This is a 5. This is a 7. This has to be 2 because of 3, 8 pair in box 6. So this is 2. This is 4. This is 1. This is 2. There has to be a 2 in row 3, and the only place it's possible is here. So this is 2. This cannot be 3. Therefore, this adds up to 10, these two digits. So it's either 1, 9. It cannot be 2, 8. Cannot be 3, 7. Cannot be 4, 6. So this is 1, 9. So this is not 2, 4. This is not 2, 4. This is not 1, 6. The 1 cannot be here. So this is a 6. This is a 1. This can't be 9. So this is 8, 9. This can't be 2 anymore. This can't be 2. This can't be 6, so it can't be 7 either. This is 4, 5, or 8, 9. No 5s here. No 6s here. This can't be 1 because of this 1, so this is 5 and 3, which makes that 6 and 1. This has to be a 4 then, which makes that 9. So this has to be 2, 7, 4. This is a 3. This is a 9, 4, 1, 9. 7, 9. The 2 can only be here. Oops. Here. This can't be 2. No 3 here. This is, okay, so this is 14 without a 6. So it cannot be 3, 5, 6. It cannot be 1, 6, 7. So I think it has to be 1, 5, 8 then. Right, because 1, 9 cannot be here. Therefore, this can't be 1, this can't be 1. Therefore, this is the 1. So that's a 3. This is a 1. This becomes 3, 7. So this is 3, and that's 7. This is 8. This is 3. This is 5. That's 8, 5, 7. This is 8, and so this is 8. This has to be 8 or 5. So this can't be 8, so it's 5. This is 8. That forces this to be 7, 5, 2, 7, 4, 2, 3, and 4. And this is all because of regular Sudoku. This is 5. This has to be 7. This is a 6, which makes that 3. And this is a 6. And that's the solution. Yeah, pretty straightforward for me. I do a lot of killer Sudokus, so This is kind of old hat. Still, good setting, nice puzzle, and I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.